Here's another one. I talk about this all the time. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. Technology sales. The tech industry. Selling technology products, selling iPhones, selling computers, selling tech online, selling tech, period. Oh my goodness. Now, what's the overview of this particular job? It's they dive into the tech world, selling software, hardware, and other services in the tech industry. And I think a lot of people get it confused when we talk about the technology sales. These are not cold calling people. You're not going out there and you're cold calling people. No, these are people who found your website. These are people who, for an example, Amazon has a good cloud service that a lot of people are not really aware about. Amazon doesn't really make all of their money on Amazon.com. They have an Amazon cloud service. And there's a lot of companies that use their services for the cloud services. So for a clear, good example, so you can understand how technology sales work is, let's say I want to use Amazon's cloud service for my company. Well, I'm going to call Amazon, or I'm going to fill out a form on Amazon's cloud service website and say, hey, I am interested in learning more about your product. Can someone give me a call? Then the tech salesperson gives them a call. So it's not cold calling. You're not trying to convince someone to sell. No. They're looking for your services. It is your job to get them a little bit more interested and then transfer them to a professional to walk through the entire program and to close the deal. But in tech sales, it's your job to do the intro calls and position them to be sold by someone else who is now going to close the deal. That is it. There's no cold calling. There's no open up a book and find people to call. No, we're going to give you people who are interested in your product and interested in our product. If you're working for me as a company, it's your job to call them and set up a meeting for someone else who's a bit more qualified to sell them on the actual product. Now, these base salary ranges vary. Your base pay could be anywhere between $50,000 to $90,000. Base salary. Base salary means when you hear people say base salary, it's okay, cool. I'm going to pay you a guaranteed $50,000. I'm going to pay you, a guaranteed $90,000. But on top of that, I'm going to give you commission. And y'all, we've had several shows of people who have a base salary of $75,000, but they're making $150,000 a year. They're making $200,000 a year because of their sales commission. And I think a lot of people are scared of the word sales, but let's be honest, we all sell something every single day and we don't know it. I sell this iPhone every time I use it. Yo, what's going on, fam? Are you ready to make a big career move here by the end of this year? Why not pivot into the flourishing tech industry with the Bethel School of Technology, recognized globally as the sole Christian online tech bootcamp? You see, with African Americans constituting a mere 7.9% of the U.S. tech workforce, I believe it's time to narrow this display and unlock opportunities for everyone in this thriving sector. Bethel Tech is steadfast in its mission to make tech careers accessible, rewarding, and economically advantageous for all individuals. Their comprehensive 9-month program is designed to equip you with the necessary skills to propel you into your technology career and move forward at a high speed. You see, recent reports from Indeed suggest that software developers in the U.S. command an average annual salary of approximately about $103,000. This is well above the national average of $48,000. You see, diversify your tech education by choosing from their specialized programs like cybersecurity and UI/UX design. With Bethel Tech, you're not just kickstarting a career, you're igniting a passion with a purpose. I want you to say goodbye to the prospects of crippling student loan debts and instead invest a mere 9 months to transform your next decade of your professional journey. Step into your potential with Bethel Tech and turn your career aspirations into reality. To begin, I want you to go to anthonyoneal.com/Bethel or click the link in today's show notes. Again, that is anthonyoneal.com/Bethel. Don't wait another moment to take the first step towards a bright and promising future into a career space that can make you a millionaire. All right, so what are I would say the pros about working in technology sales is pretty much going to be high earning potential, especially with your commissions. And it's a constantly evolving industry. This industry is not going away anytime soon because we all need tech. YouTube is tech, Disney is tech, Apple is tech, Walmart is tech, Amazon is tech. Tech is all around us. YouTube is tech. Podcasting is technology. We all need technology. Technology is not going away anytime soon. It's only going to be evolving, and it's only close to, I think it's like 5 to 7% of African Americans inside of it, which is why I'm a huge fan of Bethel Tech, because they want to get as many people in it, but they have a special heart of helping the minorities get into it more. And we're going to drop their information in the show notes of how you can check out Bethel Tech and get into it. But technology sales is amazing. Now, what are some of the cons? It's very competitive. And you have to stay up to date with trends. Yeah, think about it. Think about this con. Blockbuster was refusing to adapt to technology. They were refusing to go from DVDs, VCRs, or not VCRs, but those tapes, to online. So now all of a sudden, Netflix comes along, and they have nothing but streaming, and Blockbuster's like, no, we got stores like crazy. We don't need to adapt to nothing. They didn't adapt to current technology. And now look at Netflix. They own the market. And where's Blockbuster? Nowhere. They're trying to get into the digital space, but it's not happening. Not the way Netflix is right now. Not the way Amazon is right now. Not the way Apple is right now. And so to really win in this space, you got to stay up to date with trends, because if you don't, you're going to fail. Okay. So what's the pathway to doing this? It's simple, you guys. You really have to gain knowledge on the product that you're serving. You got to build client relationships, and you got to really learn to master the sales process. And what I love about the companies like a Bethel Tech, and once they get you placed on a company, they teach you the process of selling. They teach you how to really, really, really negotiate, how to sell, how to convince people that their product is the best product for that particular person. It's the easiest, I believe, one of the easiest careers that we can get into with no large investment. No large investment. We're seeing right now that a 4-year degree is going to run us anywhere between $100,000 and $115,000. This is going to be for your room, board, tuition, food, you name it. For all that experience for 4 years, long term is about $100,000+ to get your 4-year degree. When the average person is coming out, and what did we say? They're making about $43,000 to $48,000 a year for that income. Now, wait, I just spent $100,000. I get out and I'm only making 43 to about 48. Let's round it up to $50,000 a year. When we know that there are people who are graduating with $150,000, $200,000, $300,000 in student loan debt. So I just spent 4 years without working a full-time job to graduate with this amount of debt, and I only have this amount of income, when I can spend at Bethel Tech $15,000 to get a degree, to get a certificate, and go land me a job making $75,000, $80,000 base plus commission, making about $120,000 to $150,000 a year. But I've only spent maybe $15,000 with them and paid for that cash. So I graduated with no debt. And watch this. Not only did I spend $15,000, but I only spent nine months of my time compared to 4 years of my time. So what really makes sense? Again, I'm not knocking college. Because if you're going to be a doctor, go to school. If you're going to be a lawyer, please go to school. If you're going to be a school teacher, you need to go to school. If you're going to be a nurse, you need to go to school. I don't need no YouTube school. No. Go to a 4-year degree school. I need you to spend 4, 5, 6 years learning the body, learning the signs of this before you start operating on me. I don't need 9 months of YouTube. But if you're going to work with your hands, if you're going to sell something, you don't need to spend 4 years in school for that. So you're going to spend 9 months, spend a quarter of the price, And instantly when you come out, you're making more money than what you spent to learn how to do that particular career. That sounds like a great ROI for me. That's why I fully support Bethel Tech.